Scorers, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. The Real Hooper Show with your boy, Sean Suge Amos. And I got my guy here, my guy E. E, was good with you, my boy?
What's good, bro?
How you doing, man?
Doing good.
Yo, I'll tell you this, bro. Listen, bro. You got to get some different energy in the beginning, man. I come on hype. I'm good, bro. What's good, man? No, you ain't talking to no girls right now. Let me ask you this: since you don't want to talk loud, let's get the personality out of you. Do you ever try to talk to girls in the club?
I don't go to clubs, bro.
All right. Do you ever try to talk to girls in the public of a public where there is loud noise, a loud environment? Have you ever tried to talk to a girl during that?
No, I'm practicing celibacy right now.
You practicing celibacy, dog? What the fuck? The celibacy has to do with actual female and your interaction with females.
Because there's no point in me talking to females.
Yeah, that you got. So you a Cam Newton. You Cam Newton. You don't talk to females unless it's a sexual attraction. Is that what you do?
Yeah. Me and Cam Newton think alike, bro.
Nah, that's nasty work. That's nasty work, bro. Oh, man. Listen, because I can imagine that it's kind of hard for you to actually talk to women with that low voice and like a loud scenery. You know what I mean? Oh, man. So we got some basketball talk, man. Did you see your boy Sexton? He had a above the rim moment. He flipped off the rim. He missed the first free throw, made the second one, gave the rim a middle finger. Then got fined for it. You think they should fine him for that?
Yeah, you gotta get fined for that, bro.
Why?
You on national television. The middle finger, bro.
Oh, how much is the fine? Do you know?
Yeah, $35K.
35,000?
Yeah, it's a lot though.
They fined him 35,000?
Yep.
Sheesh. Damn.
But he'll make that back though.
I mean, who gives a shit gonna make it back? 35,000 is crazy, bro. 35,000? Damn. So, what do you think the fine should have been?
I think that's appropriate. 25, 35. I feel like that's a good
I mean,
rate.
I get 10,000.
10 bands?
10 bands for flipping off the rim? I think it should be a case-by-case thing, though. Like, you talking about, all right, we flip off the rim, that's 10 bands. You flip off the ref, 35. You flip off a coach, a player, 35, 50, in between that.
Yeah, okay. That's on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we just throwing money around at that point. So did you see the fight? The Malice in the Palace?
Malice in the Palace. Nah, it wasn't no Malice in the Palace.
There was no Malice in the Palace. That wasn't even close. So your boy Duncan Robinson, you saw how he walked away?
Yeah, I saw that.
Let me ask you this: if your boy in a fight, hey, I'm on YouTube, I'm on live on my Instagram. Yo, everybody on Instagram, go to my YouTube right now. Go to the link in the bio, Real Hooper Show. I'm not gonna be on here long. I just want to get people in so they can come to the channel. But back to it. So Duncan Robinson walked away while his team was fighting. Could that have been you?
Nah, if I see my teammate fight, I'm in there, bro.
You in there?
Yeah, I'm in there.
What you in there doing though? Like, are you in there like you rumbling, or you in there like, yo, break it up?
It's a case by case thing.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? If it's like,
all right. How about this? Miles Bridges, your man, like that's your dog off the court.
Yeah.
Are you throwing hands with Miles Bridges like Stewart come out of nowhere? Miles Bridges and Stewart getting at it. Are you coming up? Are you throwing a punch at Stewart?
Nah, I'm breaking that up.
You breaking it up?
Yeah.
But your man already threw a punch.
Yeah, I'm breaking. I gotta break it up. I gotta be the one who's keeping a calm.
You might as well be Duncan Robinson.
Nah, Duncan Robinson not doing that. That's kind of crazy though.
Yeah, Duncan Robinson. Now listen, I'm not promoting violence. I think Duncan Robinson, if you're not a fighter, you're not a fighter. I think you should take the approach that my guy E is talking about. My guy E said, look, I got to be the peacemaker. At least be the peacemaker. Like you just can't walk away while your team fighting. You like it don't make no sense. Like let me ask you this. Let me ask you a better question, E. Kenny, what's up, my dog? Make sure you tap in YouTube. Go to YouTube, Real Hooper Show. So E, let me ask you this. Duncan Robinson, you see the film that Duncan Robinson walking away. What are you doing as a teammate? Are you still talking to him? Are you cool with him? Or like, are you going to address it? Are you going to treat him funny? What's your approach after Duncan Robinson?
I mean, I'm gonna address it, but it's like I kind of see where he's coming from, though. I'm gonna see where he's coming from. There's other people.
You want to see where he's coming from?
Yeah.
You saw that where he was coming from. You saw the film.
Yeah, it's like one of those things where it's like, but what is y'all doing, bro? Like I see where he's coming from. There's coaches involved, players involved. It's a whole little commotion. It's not really much he could do unless he tries to insert himself into that position. Then it might look a bad way. If he tries to get in the middle of that.
So how you treating him after that?
I mean, we still bros. It ain't gonna be nothing.
So you still bros? You still bros with him after you see him walk away?
Yeah.
Nah. Yeah, I mean, you know what? This is the NBA, so it's almost like WWE. But I'm still tight with Duncan Robinson, though. You know what I mean? Like I might. It might take me a minute to get over that. I can never we cool on the court. Because I got a job to do, I got this business, but you don't expect no invites nowhere. Don't. We won't have to ice you out of the team. Y'all don't give a shit how many threes you done made. We gotta make it cold for you. The colder than Detroit. We gotta make it cold. No pun intended. We gotta make it cold for you. I can't because ultimately we a team. Like you ain't had to do much. No, like Cade Cunningham didn't throw no punches. You know what I mean? Like. All you had to do is show like, yo, we rocking. Not like being in disbelief and just walking away. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't really rock with you like that. Make sure y'all go to YouTube. We about to cut the feed off of Instagram. Make sure y'all go to YouTube for the Real Hooper Show with your boy Sean Shit Games. Appreciate you, IG. Now Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges was in that fight. Miles Bridges is not in a good position to be fighting. Well, he just got back in the league with the domestic violence shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta know your role, man. You gotta know your role. You gotta know when to say no. You know? I get it. Like, you driving for his team, but I think him and Isiah Stewart interaction was unnecessary. I think what they had going on. They wasn't even part of it. At that point, you just come in breaking it up. That the fight wasn't even for you.
What you think about Isiah Stewart though?
Isiah Stewart out of pocket too. Like he's starting to get that reputation. Like he's just a troublemaker. You know what I mean?
You think that's a bad thing though? I feel like you want one of those players on your team.
It depends though. Like you know what I mean? Like here's the thing, right? You got to be in position to be like that type of player.
You don't think he is? I feel like he's a valuable commodity for the Pistons.
I mean, I'm talking about to the league. Rasheed Wallace was that type of player. He was a valuable commodity to the league. Who else would get in fights? Charles Barkley, Shaq type of fights. Like they valuable pieces to the league. Isiah Stewart, you just really getting hot. You just really finding your role. It took you about 6 years to really find your bag for real. And you out here having a reputation for fighting. Like, because what happens is, as you get injured, as you go through your ups and downs, other teams shy away from you. It's gonna be hard to put you in Memphis. You know what I mean? We already had a Ja Morant. You know what I mean? Like you messing up your money doing stuff like that.
But you don't think that Detroit's gonna do right by him though?
I mean, I think the city of Detroit stands by him because it's the city of Detroit. Like that's like Philly. Like in Philly, we'll love it. Mm-hmm. We'll loved it in Philly. Yeah. But what I'm talking about in the business standpoint, now it'd have been different if Miles Bridges and Isiah Stewart was into it. That's what started it, right? Like let's say that's what started it, right? That's different. Y'all gotta do what y'all need to do. But when it comes to you just coming in trying to break it up and you escalating the shit now. You get what I'm saying? that's when you you try to get that black ball.
Now let me ask you this: if you were Detroit
Make
Pistons,
sure wait a second. Make sure y'all go to YouTube. Make sure y'all go to YouTube. I'm gonna cut the live. Appreciate y'all. Welcome to Score Society. Oh shit. Go ahead.
if you're a Detroit Pistons teammate, if you're Isaiah Stewart's teammate, aren't you rooting it on in the class in the locker room? Like, yeah, Stu. Like,
Yeah, you celebrate them, but at the end of the day, like
the coaching staff, you're not gonna celebrate.
Yeah, you gonna celebrate. You gonna protect them as much as you can, but you gotta understand, like the NBA is built on like sponsorships, brand deals, and stuff like that. And there's a lot of them are family friend. All of them are family friendly brands. They're not trying to see that a dreadhead dude get into a fight. Then a dude who was just in a domestic violence case getting into it. Nah, bro, they don't want that. They don't want that to represent the NBA. But they got slaps on the wrist. Isaiah Stewart got 7 games. Miles Bridges got 4 games. Diabonta has 4 games, and Jalen Durant got 2 games. You know what I mean? Like, that was light. That wasn't that bad.
Now, if you Diabonta, is that gonna be an initial reaction?
Diabonta, he got slapped. He got mugged. He didn't get slapped.
Yeah, he's the one who
he
got
mushed him.
Yep. Like, what's your reaction if you D? Like, you gonna escalate it? Like, you gonna
I'm gonna escalate it.
So you gonna have the same reaction?
You know what it is though? Like, I'm not. Here's the thing, guys. I'm not like skinny now, right? Like, but I grew up skinny, right? Like, I was in college. I was like 175. Right now, I weigh 230, 239, 235, something like that. So I still have a skinny man complex, right? Like, I don't want to be the first one to get hit. Because when you skinny, you the first person to get hit, you the last person to get hit too. You might be the last person to get hit. So when Durant do that, bam, I'm turning that fist over, bro. I'm turning that fist over because I can't be that guy. You can't lay me out, bro. Not on national TV. You know what I mean? Like, I get a little. I ain't gonna hold you. You get in my space, I'm a little nervous. I get a little nervous and I start. You know what I mean? Not as much anymore because you know, I have like my boxing training and everything. So I feel like I can take a push. But back in the day when I was young, yeah. Well, I can't be the first to get hit. I might not recover.
Now I want to take a look at it at a team standpoint. So you, Miles Bridges, and you, I don't know how to pronounce the last name, the center Diabonta. They've been on a 9-game winning streak, and they all just got healthy. They all been wrong.
Charlotte, right?
Charlotte, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So but now you take a hit by Bridges losing 4 games, Diabonta loses 2 games. Moving forward, are you going? This might affect the winning streak. This might affect the team chemistry. I don't know, because down there, like in 10th, they're looking to make a playoff push, get to playoff. Moving forward, are you gonna be more conscious, more aware of like, now we can't get into these altercations gonna move because we're gonna lose games, we're gonna miss games, we might lose our winning streak, we might not make the playoffs. Like,
moving forward, yes. Moving forward, I'm gonna be more mindful. But this is where losing teams, this is how losing teams are. They'll have a run in a game and then somebody will get a tech. Was that the same game the coach got kicked out? I think that was the same game the coach got ejected as well.
Yeah.
And they was still in the game.
Okay.
So that's why when you got losing teams, you have a losing culture, right? So losing culture is they don't care about they don't know how to manage their emotions, right? They'll do anything. Like they'll miss a shot and then go back and do a ticky-tack foul at the wrong time of the game because they missed a shot and they call it a frustration foul. Or they go down and foul someone because the referee didn't call a foul on the other end, doing the wrong thing. That's what losing culture is about. So I'm not surprised that they did it. And this is just a lesson. They got to go through their lessons. But yeah, I mean, Charlotte's a losing culture.
Now, you say they're a losing culture. I got 2 questions about that. One, do you think they bring in vets over the summer to teach the young players, boost their morale, mentor them in a way?
Do they have speakers to mentor them. I mean, the NBA does that. The NBA has that.
No, I'm talking about like bringing vets on the team like a Kyle Lowry. Not Kyle Lowry, like
bringing
Kyle
vets
Lowry.
like what vet want to go to Charlotte at the end of their career?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like, who wants to go to Charlotte at the end?
Yeah.
Unless you from Charlotte, maybe Dale Curry will suit up. Dale, maybe Seth, but he don't want that smoke neither. You know what I mean? Like, you know what it is though when it comes to the vets though. The vet's not like Stern. You know, like I look at it like this: when there were veterans on a team, I think about guys like Udonis Haslem, right? He from Florida. He a Florida boy, but he tough though. Like he ain't taking no shit, so people can respect him. You get what I'm saying? Who in the like? If Seth Curry, he's a veteran, he goes down to Charlotte. You think you think Seth Curry ain't taking no shit? Nah, they gonna walk all over him.
Look, it does depend on the vet because Chris Paul went to.
You think Chris Paul taking shit?
But I'm saying you see what went to Chris Paul with the Clippers.
He went with the Raptors now.
No, I'm saying, well, before with the Raptors, he tried to be stern in the locker room with the Clippers on a losing string. He tried to be stern.
Yeah, but that's because you gotta look at it like this. You got Kawhi Leonard and James Harden on the team. You know what I mean? They also veterans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, who you talking to, Chris? Like, who you talking to, Chris? So it's like for a veteran to go to these younger teams, you got to be a dude who don't take no shit, and they don't have that no more. You had your Dale Davis, Antonio Davises back in the day. You had your Charles Oakleys. These dudes ain't taking no shit, bro. They ain't having none of that. Now, who gonna be your vet? You know what I mean? So it's like you don't even need the vets. Like, go look at Charlotte Coach. Charlotte Coach, he might be my age. He might be a little younger. These guys, the coaches is getting younger. So they probably partying together. There be rumors that they sharing girlfriends and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think veterans are needed, but I don't think you have it no more. I think they all moved them out of the league. Like Vince Carter. Vince Carter was a vet for the Atlanta Hawks, but he ain't taking no shit. You know what I'm saying? Lou Will was a veteran for the Hawks, but again, Lou Will was respected. Everybody wanted to go to Lou Willville. Everybody want to go to parties and shit. You know what I mean? You don't want to mess up your invite to the Lou Willville. You know what I mean? You act like a fool.
Now, do you think Charlotte has a bright future though? With this 9-game winning streak?
They have a bright. I don't know. I think they have bright talent, right? Like, so for me, when it comes to talent, future, and all that kind of stuff, I always look at it as you got to be mature to win. You got to really want to win. Miles Bridges ain't trying to win. He trying to get a check. He trying to play. He trying to hoop. He trying to ball. He might be trying to win the game. He might be trying to have a winning season. But we talk about winning a championship. You think about the guys before him that won championships, they just seem like they're all locked in. SGA seemed like he's just locked in. Like Steph Curry, he ain't got no off-court blemishes. He locked in. Shit, Jason Tatum just had a baby with, what's it, LMA or what's her name? With the singular girl. Like, these guys locked in. They chilling. They got squeaky clean backgrounds. Nikola Jokic, he talking about, man, I just want to hoop and go back to take my horses out. Right? You go look at Miles Bridges and LaMelo Ball and all these guys. These guys outside, man. They outside. They selling merch. They doing their thing. Like, they young. They not ready to win. Like, they might be wanting to have a winning season, but then you gotta be ready. You gotta be mature to be ready to win, man. I was talking to one of my friends, right? One of my friends, he a big Kobe fan. He hates LeBron. He like to say he doesn't, but he don't like LeBron. And he always try to interrupt my workouts, bro. Like, you know how annoying it is to interrupt my workouts with this talk. But yesterday he talking about, in no sport is the GOAT have a losing record on the biggest stage, right? And I was trying to explain to him, that's only a thing for LeBron, right? And he was like, no, think about it. Muhammad Ali lost fights. He was considered the greatest fighter of all time at one point. Mike Tyson lost fights, considered the greatest fighter of all time at one point. Then we started, well, he's a football guy. So we started talking about football. So I was like, yo, who's the greatest of all time? So he goes into, it depends on what position you're talking about. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't, like, yes, Tom Brady could be considered the greatest of all time, but people be like, for the most part, from the conversations I've been a part of, and by the way, I'm a super casual when it comes to football. I'm never going to pretend like I know it. But I've been around these arguments. And what they usually do is they go, I mean, yeah, Tom Brady's the GOAT quarterback. They don't never just say like he's the best player they've seen or done, or it's just like he's the GOAT for his position. So we started talking about running backs. And I was like, who's the GOAT for running backs? So we going around the gym and we kind of talking to everyone, and everyone's like, well, not everyone, but the guys who are interested in sports. And they like, Barry Sanders. But Barry Sanders never won a championship, right? But Emmitt Smith has. So then they started making up all these excuses towards Emmitt Smith. But my point to him is this. Your logic is winning means everything. So how can winning mean everything if Barry Sanders is most people top and people number one for running backs, but Emmitt Smith won 3? How does that make sense? So then we start going around. He started talking about other sports. He started talking about Serena and what's that? Venus? Serena and Venus, right? And he's like, well, the reason why we don't say Venus is that it's better than Serena because she lost. She lost so much, right? I'm like, all right, what's the gap? What's the gap in the wins and losses? And he's like, I don't know, maybe 10. And I don't know nothing about tennis either, so I'm going to say 10. LeBron James is not 10 rings behind the guys you're saying that's better than him. So that it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing at all. So then he started talking about baseball. Like Barry, I was like, people who like baseball say Barry Bonds the best, he's the best baseball player. But Barry Bonds didn't win. So he goes, Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth? You didn't even see Babe Ruth play. You see nothing about Babe Ruth. You don't know how the game was played back in the day. He could have been the first of his kind. A lot of the times you guys argue about the past, y'all always arguing about that time versus this time. No, it don't work like that. My man E right here, he could have been the number one scorer for his high school, right? But let's say his high school was just, it was in a weaker conference. Everything was different than it is right now. But he still has the record because he played in weaker conferences, right? It'll make it harder for the next person to catch up to him if they jump to it. Let's say you played in a WAC. You went to college, you played in a WAC, the Western American Conference, right? And then your school moved to the ACC. The guys who played in the ACC, they're not going to be they going to have a bigger challenge than you did. You was probably playing against weaker competition, right? So when we had these conversations about LeBron, and y'all talk about this the record, that's only a thing because it's LeBron. It's not a thing because every sport does that. Every sport does not do that. Like, let's cut that out. And I never even heard of that. Like, I didn't know Kareem Abdul-Jabbar record in the finals until this year because I never thought about it. I don't know, like off the top of the head, I don't know Magic Johnson's finals record. I just know he won because I know how hard it is to win. If you actually play basketball, football, and you know how much training a whole team has to do. You know how hard it is to win. So I'm never going to discredit someone because they went to the finals more than anyone. They was competing more than anyone, but they lost at a certain time. And it's a team sport. I'm never going to discredit that. I'm not going to discredit that. Moving on, though. Your boy Cam Thompson. Cam Thompson is now with the Milwaukee Bucks. And I say this because E likes Cam Thompson. Me and E was arguing not arguing, but we had this debate about a year ago. And I was telling him there's a difference between the best player on the team and a franchise player. And he kept arguing. Oh, he averages 22. Did you see him last night? He almost had 50. And he got cut. And I try to tell guys that scoring is not at a premium right now. Like at 20, I believe the person who averaged 22 points right now is like 26 in scoring right now. 26. You average, think about this. Anthony Hardaway was considered, if I had a debate with you, like, yo, who was in Jordan's era in 1990? And you'll be like, oh, Anthony Hardaway was that guy. He was that dude. He averaged 21 points. 21 points in the 90s, you would have been that dude. You would have been that guy. 22 points to get you cut. 22 points to get you cut. You 26 in the league, you cut. You out of here. But the thing about Cam Thompson is that I just think he needs maturity to his game. I think he's a good player, obviously, but he's a prime example of you will be better if you took less shots. You know what I mean? Like, he shoots a lot of contested shots. He's now with Milwaukee. They got scorers over there. They got Roland. They got Kevin, and they got Kevin Porter Jr. If your boy, what's your boy name? Who'll be what's the guy I'm thinking of? The guy who be dyeing his hair and shit. Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma come to show up. You got Bobby Porter. So you got some ballers over there. So he's in a good situation, but he just can't play like he's the number 2 option. You're not the number 2 option.
Why he can't be the number 2 option?
No. I'm like this. We live on a busy street. So he can't be the number 2 option because you already had developing talent over there already.
Oh, you talking about the Bucks?
Yeah, you already have it. You already have Roland and you have Porter Jr.
But none of them averaged 20, 24 points.
Exactly. You know why? Because they got Giannis.
But Giannis,
and they got to share that.
Nah,
you got to get what you can get.
Giannis is out though.
All right, you might be in that 3-man, like what the Suns got. You might be in that position, but you can't. But you're not the second guy we referring to. You're not the second guy we referring to, bro. We already seen what you could do. At 22 points, your team barely won a game.
But that was a losing squad, though. I feel like he can still average 22 points, but be that Jamal Crawford, Lou Will.
Jamal Crawford.
They don't.
Jamal Crawford. Jamal Crawford has never won as the leading guy.
But I'm saying he doesn't have to be a leading guy. He can just come off the bench, be that spark plug.
Jamal Crawford has never won, has come off the bench as a spark plug. He won games, but he didn't win that championship.
But that's all circumstantial, like we always say.
Yeah, it is circumstantial. In this circumstance, Cam Thompson is not your guy you're going to depend on. Because that would be silly.
I'm not saying you got to depend on him, but I'm saying
the second option is dependable.
Okay, he doesn't have to be the second option because, like you said, the Bucks, they have other pieces like a Porter Jr., the Ron Rollins. They got other nice pieces, but he could be a player who comes off the bench who gives you 18 to 22 points, and
look, could he be a guy who come off the bench average 18 points? Maybe, but it's a big maybe. I'm gonna tell you why. Okay. I'm gonna tell you why. He could do it, like I said, if he has maturity. You have to be able to hit the shots that's given to you to score 18 points in that system. He was scoring 24 points on a losing team. Losing team typically don't have any systems. So that means you can shoot whenever you want. They don't have anything going on. But they're trying to keep Giannis over there. Their Milwaukee Bucks' main thing is keeping Giannis. Now, he might can get off while Giannis is out, but when Giannis comes back, you got to sit down. You got to chill. And some players don't understand how to get past that ego part. So I believe Cam Thompson is a great player. I believe that he can actually do it. What he's saying, 18, maybe, I don't know if 18 off the bench sound good. Because I look at it like 18, he got to average like 13, 14 shots at least.
But coming off the bench, leading that second unit, if his primary objective or there's the coach gets him in the role of, yo, go ahead and score, go ahead and hoop, don't even think about passing. Every time you get the ball, look to create some, look to get it.
They just did that they just did that with the Nets.
But he was getting DMPs this season. I don't know what's going on with him this season.
Like they literally just did the same scenario you were just asking for and then lost.
But this is a losing squad, though.
This is a losing squad too. What do you think the Bucks are?
Bucks is trying to win, though.
They trying to win.
They were trying to win. I don't know what they're trying to do now.
What's their Bucks record right now?
They down in the rankings. Let me see.
The Bucks in the same situation. You think they trying to have Cam Thompson come over there and do it?
No, you probably right. They 12th.
They 12.
Yeah.
So they both lose. Where the Nets at?
They 13.
13. He just went to losing squad to losing squad, and you tell him to still play like a loser. Like, nah, bro. But shout out to Cam Thompson, man. Hope he find his way with the Milwaukee Bucks. He do got some pieces, man. Hopefully they link and they make it happen, man. Brandon Ingram is an all-star. He deserve it, though. He really deserve it. I like Brandon Ingram when he played for the I liked him since L.A. You know, that's another guy. He got into a brawl. They shipped his ass down to New Orleans. Get your ass out of here.
I feel like that was a bigger play in that, though. You trying to get AD.
Think about it, bro. Brandon Ingram averaged 16 points, 17 points for the Lakers at that time. Brandon Ingram has not averaged he's averaged over 20 points since 2020. So 3-4 years in the league, he's averaging over 20 points. So they got rid of him quick, though. Why? Because we don't need that hooligan stuff you got going on.
Dude, they was trying to get AD, bro.
They was trying to get AD, but they could have found a way. I mean, but look. But his career, I mean, he's been on losing teams. And now the Raptors has a winning record at least. Where they at?
Raptors are they're 5th or 4th.
They still in 4th?
They're 5th right now.
5th, okay. Mm-hmm. So now he's on the team, and he's getting buckets. He's averaging 22 points this year. And you know what it is? You know what else? I believe because there's new All-Stars, they're going to play harder. Yeah, like they got to make their name. Like LeBron James, he has every right to not play hard in an All-Star game. Kevin Durant has every right not to try to score every point in an All-Star game. They already done all that. You got to give reins to someone else, right? So I can imagine LeBron, KD, Steph, they're going to be like, I'm only here so I don't get fined. I'm only here so I don't get fined. That's it. But shout out to Brandon Ingram, B.I. as it is. Ever since his shorty came in his life, glow. Big glow.
But how you feel about Brandon Ingram, though, being an all-star over MPJ? I mean, his team is a losing record. I don't know.
Yes, bro. Why you always want these guys who not winning to be all-stars?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. All these logics about winning only happened for LeBron.
It's low-key
but if it's your favorite player, y'all don't care. Y'all don't care if MPJ, what was his record? Oh, they 13th. What? He don't deserve to be an all-star. Bro. Same thing with Siakam, too.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
they don't deserve to be all-stars, bro. You got to win at some... You got to at least crack the first... I'll give you 9. First 9 teams, I'll give you that. But 15? You ain't even trying. Nah, bro.
Now, what you think about this year's All-Star lineup compared to other years? Other years, especially recent years like 2022, you got like Jason Tatum, Donovan Mitchell. You know
what do I think about them?
Like you feel like this year's All-Stars, they're actually All-Stars? Nah, I mean they're All-Stars, but you know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Or do they meet a certain standard? Yes and no. Right now, they're the guys of their time. I think you do need to start putting new faces in there as we get ready to depart from KD, LeBron, Curry. You got to start getting these guys, these younger guys in the mix, right? Are they better than, are they, to me, are they performing like impact-wise, not stats? I'm talking impact. Are they putting more impact like Jason Tatum? Nah. Not, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, guys like Lucas should be there, Wemby should be there. All those guys with ease, but like Ingram, like, I mean, but then again, like, you always need your reserves. So, yeah, they deserve it. They deserve it. I give it that. Wemby played last night against your Lakers, man. What's going on out here? What's going on?
They say the whole starting five set. So I give him a pass, bro.
Give him a pass. Yeah. Do you like that as a fan? Like, I'm not a big organization fan, so I don't care. Like, only care who sits out if I go to the game.
Yeah.
If I go to the game, like I went to Atlanta Hawks game and Trey Young sat out, I was kind of tight about that.
Yeah.
Do you care as a Laker fan? Like, yo, like I want my stars to play every game, especially for the big ones. Pause.
I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of disappointed when I tuned into the game and I saw everybody was sitting except Rui. But it was like, I understood it though, because it's on the second on the back to back. And it's like All-Star weekend coming up. So I understood why they set. You feel me?
So were you excited when when Bronny came in?
Of course, bro. Anytime you get Bronny time, bro, it's exciting, bro.
Bronny scored 12 points last night in 25 minutes. He was 5 for 10. 5 for 10, hit both his 3-pointers. And he had 6 assists. Woo! The future is near. The future. See, people think like when LeBron leave, Bronny leaving. I don't know about that. Your boy Giannis had 40 points last night, 12 rebounds. Listen, bro. I watched this game. I believe Wemby had like 23 of these, 17 out of the 23 at one point. Killing. He was killing. But you know the thing with Wemby is that he's just not always aggressive the whole time. You know? But I understand like pacing yourself. Like you got to pace yourself when it comes to certain stuff.
Now he dropped 40 points in 26 minutes. And I think he set out the like halfway through the third and the rest of the fourth. You think he should have kept playing to at least get 50, maybe 60, 70 points?
He already scored 50 before.
But he already scored.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's Charlotte Hornets culture.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's run it up. We already beat them. They beat them 136 to 108. Yeah. Let's try to get you 50 though. Like that's losing culture. Cause you gotta act like you've been in a limo before. He gonna get it again. He's gonna get that milestone. Like you said, 40 in 26 minutes. When I tell you Wemby, listen, I'm one of those guys, like everybody knows, like I'm a big LeBron fan, but I'm not mad when people pass up other guys. I want to see the game push forward. So for instance, right? Yes, no, Wemby is not better than LeBron right now or better than a superstar right now. No, he's not. But I wouldn't mind seeing him be better. 15 years from now, 12 years from now, we in the barbershop. We hope we on social media. Well, maybe AI cut your hair, but so I guess we on social media. And I want to be like, yo, Wemby better than Bron. I don't mind that. It got to always push forward. Got to push forward. That means Wemby 1, LeBron 2, Jordan 3. Damn, Jordan at 3.
Do you think Wemby could crack that 80-point game? Maybe
8-point game?
80. That Kobe
oh,
80?
No. That'd be a tough one.
At some point in his career, you don't think he can get close?
80?
80.
Nah. I mean, you never know. David Robinson scored 70. But that's a lot, though. He could. I ain't gonna doubt the kid. He could. You know what it is? I automatically started thinking like, oh, he's a big, so I'm thinking like, how he's gonna score 80 with no threes, but he shoot more threes now. Last night he shot 6 of them. But yeah, Wemby, he next, man. You know what I didn't put on the sheet though? I wanted to talk about. I did put him on here. Cooper Flagg. Cooper Flagg, bro. Listen, man. Listen, bro. I was wrong. But in my defense, I said he was going to average 13 to 15 points with everyone healthy. Everyone not healthy. So yeah, he got extra leeway. But he still looked good though, pause. He still looked like he can play. Not like he can play, but he's still balling. He's still living up to the hype. I do think you can build around him, but not win right now. Not no time soon either. Like he has all these points. Like in the last 5 games, he's averaged 28 points. He lost all 5.
That's not his fault. You can't blame him for that.
Oh my
you
gosh, bro.
You can't blame him
Why
for that.
does everyone...
You can't, bro.
Everyone get an excuse but LeBron.
But you can't... I was never blaming LeBron either.
Yes, it is. They don't be like, oh, he didn't have another team. They try to justify the team. I was on Instagram the other day, and some dude, I forget his name. I think he works for ESPN. And he like answer hot takes, right? Just a cherry picking way to get comments and engagement. But he answered the hot takes, right? One of the guys was like, I think LeBron James' Cavs team was better than what people want to give him credit for. Not true. So he started naming guys like, oh, Larry Hughes and Mo Williams. They didn't play at the same time. His thing was LeBron just wasn't good enough to get to the playoffs or win a championship. LeBron averaged 38 points. 38 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists versus the Magic. How are you not good enough? How are you not doing enough? You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of them things where it's like...
That's the same thing with Coop then. Coop was averaging 28 points.
I'm not saying... but I'm not going to hold... But here's the thing. I'm not going to hold this year against his legacy. Like if Cooper Flagg lose for the next 4 years... I'm not going to hold it against him. Like, losing, like, you got to lose in the NBA. I don't care what nobody said. You have to lose. You can say, Jordan won 6 in a row. He also took breaks. He also took 15 months off for shit. So it is a difference, bro. You gotta work together. You gotta be that person. You gotta work together. It's hard to win in the NBA. The Suns beat him yesterday, though. The Suns beat him. I like the Suns. The Suns got a good balanced attack. They got a nice balanced attack with Jalen Green, Brooks, and obviously Devin Booker. But they, I like Jalen coming off the bench as the X factor. He coming off the bench for the X factor, and they're going to be hard to guard in the playoffs. They're going to be hard to guard in the playoffs because everyone, it looks like all 3 of them got the green light, and they bucket getters, bro. A lot of times when y'all talking about, oh man, they don't play no defense. Nah, I don't know about that. They play defense. They just bucket getters. They just can hit shots.
You think they're going to be a hard out in the playoffs?
Harden?
A hard out in the playoffs. Like they're going to be a hard team to beat. Like they could take who's the second seed right now?
Well, here's how I always look at it, man. I just look at it like, what culture did you come from? Like MPJ came from a winning culture. Mm-hmm. You could tell that he's glowing, or not glowing, but like elevated ahead of all those players.
Yeah.
They shoot some terrible shots, bad shots, the whole nine. Mm-hmm. MPJ shoots terrible shots too, but he makes up for it. Those guys don't make up for it yet.
Yeah. Who you talking about? The
Brooklyn Nets.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. I'm talking about the Suns though.
What I'm saying about the Suns, what I'm saying about the Suns is like the losing culture. Like Jalen Green never won, Brooks never won, Devin Booker never won. Well, Devin Booker got close.
Mm-hmm. But Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks, they're coming from places where they were good. They were losing cultures though. I mean, the Houston.
They wasn't losing coaches. You're right. You're right. They wasn't losing coaches. So you are right. They weren't losing coaches, but I still got to see them in the playoffs. They wasn't losing coaches, but Jalen Green definitely played like a loser in the playoffs.
That's fair. Now, hypothetical, they're going to face this. If the playoffs start right now, the 7th seed versus 2nd seed, they're going to face the Spurs. Who you got in that matchup? The Spurs. You got the Spurs. Even with the experience that the Suns collectively have with Devin Booker.
Yeah, I'm still going Spurs,
still
man.
Spurs?
Yeah, Spurs to me just old in the league, man. Let's get into this, man. You know, in honor of Black History Month, I want to mention a pioneer of the basketball game. And today we're going to talk about Bill Russell. Bill Russell, as you already know, he won 11 rings in 13 seasons. He won 11 rings in 13 seasons. Although he won for that city, they didn't love him. They didn't love him back. They vandalized his home, racial slurs. They denied him surface. No, but with all that said, he was still able to win, bring championships to the city, and with all that said, he was able to win, bring championships to the city, and be the first black coach. He was the first black coach in the NBA. So Bill Russell stood for something. We want to always shout out the pioneers who come into the game and they do what they need to do. They do what they need to do to pave the way, kick the doors open. So shout out to Bill Russell, man. Shout out to Bill Russell, RIP. What you think, E? What's the games for today? Let me see. I'm about to check them out right now, my boy.
One question I do got for you for the games yesterday. The Knicks lost to the Pacers in overtime, 137 to 134.
Uh-huh.
If you're the Knicks or you're a Knicks fan, should you be worried about that loss? Because the Pacers are a bottom-feeding team. No, you're not worried?
Who didn't play? Somebody didn't play for. Let me see.
Yeah.
Somebody didn't play for the Knicks yesterday.
They didn't have OG.
There you go.
They didn't have Hartenstein either. Not Hartenstein. The big man, Mitch Robinson.
Yeah, they done. And then you got to understand too. Those teams, those bottom teams, Pacers teams, those dudes is fighting for contracts. Those dudes are trying to stay on the team, so they playing extra hard. They playing extra hard. So I'm not worried about that loss. Yeah, I'm not. I mean, it's all good. It's all good. So the games that we have today, I'm just read them off. I'm gonna just tell you. I'm just ask who you got. We got a lot of games today. Ooh, we got a lot of games. Shit. Damn, we got a lot of games today, man. You watch basketball? No, I'm joking. You might be a casual, y'all. Atlanta versus Charlotte. Who you got?
Give me Charlotte. Bounce back.
Bounce back. The best player suspended.
Still give me Charlotte, man.
Fair. Give him Charlotte. I'm going with Atlanta. Wizards versus Cleveland.
Wizards versus Cleveland. Give me Cleveland.
Fair enough. I'm going with them. Milwaukee versus Orlando.
Give me Orlando, bro. Come on.
Who?
Orlando.
But what happened to Ken Thompson being the savior?
No, I mean,
Giannis is out.
Team's still not better than Orlando, though.
I mean, I give Orlando 2. It ain't that much ahead, though.
Yeah.
Chicago or the Celtics?
Give me the Celtics.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
How you feel about Chicago, though? All them guards they got this trade deadline?
They just moving pieces. Yeah. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. They're 24-30 right now. I missed it. Pacers versus Brooklyn. What you got?
Give me the Pacers. Nah, give me Brooklyn. Pacers. I feel like they're trying to take.
I mean, it's C 12 and 13, but apparently you believe one of these guys should be an All-Star game. I'm gonna go with Brooklyn. New York versus Philly.
Ooh,
that's a good one. Philly in the building.
Yeah. New York's coming off a back-to-back. Give me Philly.
Fair enough. I was gonna go Philly anyway. Okay. We have Lakers versus Houston. I'm assuming Clippers versus Houston.
Yeah. Give me Clippers to bounce back.
Clips?
Yeah.
They don't got nobody. Garland not playing this guy.
Kawhi playing.
Kawhi.
Kawhi's not gonna have. He's not gonna lose 2 games in a row to the same team. Nah.
Man, I'm going with Rockets. I'm going with Rockets. Man, gotta represent. Portland versus Minnesota.
Yeah, give me Minnesota.
Okay. I like that one. Miami versus New Orleans.
Give me New Orleans. Give me New Orleans.
Yeah.
I'm rocking with Zion.
OKC versus Phoenix.
Give me Phoenix. I don't think Shay's playing.
Utah versus Sac.
Yeah, give me Utah.
Okay. Memphis versus Denver.
Yeah, give me Denver.
All right, man. There y'all have it.
Oh, you got Spurs and Warriors. Who you got in that one?
Spurs and Warriors?
Yeah.
I didn't even see Spurs and Warriors. I don't see Spurs and Warriors.
You didn't see it?
Mm-mm.
I don't know. I got it over here, though. Maybe my thing is off.
Oh, I see it right here. Here you go. Spurs and Warriors. I'm going to go Spurs.
You going Spurs?
Yeah, I'm going to go Spurs.
Come on. We're going to leave the... Nah, I'm fine. Yeah. Spurs got that.
Yeah, I know you got that. All right, man. Make sure y'all go to goalsactivewear.com. Get yourself some merch. Make sure y'all lock in. Use code REALHOOPERS at checkout to receive 30% off. Yes, 30% off is all on me. Make sure y'all tap in with us. Follow us on all platforms, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Score Society. We appreciate the love. We appreciate the support. Welcome to Score Society.